The single biggest difference between someone who is underperforming or not living up to their full potential versus someone who is thriving and busting through their full potential with no limits in sight is simply how you respond to the circumstances in your life. Hey, my name's Jesse Eker, and today I'm talking about the difference between someone who is achieving their full potential, busting through it, versus someone who is just can't quite get there. They are underperforming on what they know they are capable of. I know this is a true frustration for people, is they know they have something inside them. They know they are meant for something greater. They know that they have the capability to achieve something more, but they're just not doing it. It really comes down to them responding to the circumstances that come up in their life. It's them taking personal responsibility for what they're doing in their life. Here's the deal. As you may know, or maybe you don't know, and I just have to remind you, there's only a few things we can control in our life. One of them is our thoughts. Another one is our feelings. Another one is our actions. Other than that, everything else is pretty much out of our control. So we can only take responsibility for those specific things that are happening in our life. And so it's not the circumstances that take you away from your dreams and your goals. It's not the circumstances that stop you from reaching your full potential. It's your response to the circumstances that take you away from your dreams and goals. It's your response to the circumstances that take you out of what you're doing. Harv Eker, my dad, had an amazing principle in his book, Secrets of the Millionaire Mind. It talks about the difference between people who are really rich versus people who he say are poor, okay? Let's just put broke, not doing as well. And the biggest difference in that book is that rich people are bigger than any obstacle. Wow. Poor people, their obstacles and their problems are bigger than them. This is when people have their problems and obstacles take them out versus the high performer, the person who's achieving what they need. Doesn't matter what's thrown in their way, they will pivot, they will move, they will go in a direction that works for what they want to achieve. Not saying that it works every single time, but they will make it work. They will do whatever it takes. The someone who is not living up to their full potential won't do whatever it takes. Then an obstacle will come up and they will back out. They won't use their resources. They won't do what it takes. They are willing to be taken out because of some circumstance that's happened in their life. And so, if you want to become that high performer, if you want to become the person who lives up to their potential, you need to first own the actions and the responsibility of what you're doing when circumstances come your way. You need to take full-on responsibility of your circumstances, that you have the chance to respond to it, and it's up to you to say what you do next. Whether you move forward, whether you pivot, whether you do the plan or make the decision, or whether you play small and procrastinate or overthink something or use an excuse that, I'm waiting for this, or I don't have the money to do that, or whatever thing comes up is, anything that happens. The people who always achieve their potential, who seem like they just got it together, are willing to go to bat and just make things happen no matter what obstacle comes up. So they are truly 100% bigger than the obstacles that they have going on in their life. They have decided to respond to life circumstances in a bigger way, a different way, a new way that's going to keep them on the direction and momentum to achieving what they want in their life. And the person who's not performing at the highest level that they possibly could will either be inconsistent with what they're doing, or they will be consistently taking one step forward, two steps back, because they're letting obstacles be bigger than them. They're letting problems be bigger than them. They're sitting in analyzing and not taking the decisive action that's needed to keep moving forward. Whether that's the right action or not, there's no right or wrong. It's just continuing to take directive action on what you think is best to move you along closer to what you want to achieve. So, I want to challenge you. I want to challenge you for the rest of this year. We're in 2020. I want to challenge you for the rest of this year. We got basically a month and a half left. I want you to take personal responsibility in what you're doing for the rest of the year. I want you to, if you say you're going to do something, then do it. No matter what. If you say you want to make a plan, make a plan. If you say you want to go and do lead generation on Facebook or some social media, go do it. Don't back out. Don't have an excuse take you out. Do whatever it takes. Find the resources that you need to move forward. If you need to find a new job and no one's getting back to you, go find something else and create some sort of resource for yourself to make some money. This is your opportunity. It's your opportunity to get in the habit of taking personal responsibility for the life that you want to have. And if you want to live to the full potential that you and I know that you're both capable of doing, then you need to start with taking full responsibility and personal responsibility of the thoughts, feelings, and actions that you have in your life. And so those actions need to keep happening, and they can't be stopped by some circumstance that's happening in your life. You need to continue to move forward at whatever way possible. You need to do whatever it takes, no matter how you're feeling, no matter your mood, no matter the excuse, no matter what. No matter what fear comes up, no matter what thoughts come up, it's important that you continue to move forward. This is it. This is my challenge for you. What are you going to do? Are you going to take personal responsibility in your life? Are you going to take personal responsibility in what you're doing? Are you going to practice responding in a high-performing way to the circumstances life throws at you? Or are you going to do what underperformers do towards their full potential? Not saying that they're not working hard, not saying that you're not doing some of the right things, but are you truthfully, consistently doing the things that you need to? Or are you doing the things when it's easy to do? Are you the type of person that's doing it when the environment is perfect? Or when, things are all aligned? Or are you willing to do what it takes in any given moment? You decide. So tell me in the comments below, what are you gonna do? Are you gonna take personal responsibility? Let me know in the comments below, and also let me know what your biggest takeaway was in this video. Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate your time. I truly, truly appreciate your attention, and it's an honor to watch you learn and grow and better yourself in your life for once and for all. Talk to you soon, and have a great rest of your day.